Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Civ 5, where we last left off. For more or less wrapping this game up, it's either going to be a Diplo victory or a science victory. We're going to try for the Diplo victory in 12 turns, which will hopefully be this video. But yeah. Especially on these large maps, which I like to play as, the turns just take forever. So, speaking of forever, well, you know what, I'll let this turn play out without pausing, and then we'll go back to the pausing. Wow. Wow. Do you not have Petra? What? How do you not have Petra? This is great though. I mean, I would have... Are you on fresh water? You are on fresh water. Wow. That's a city location. And then throw Petra in that mix and you've got a ton of really good locations. Did I just get a free unit? I think I did. Stay there, that's fine by me. Now friends with Tyre, thank you Budapest. Yeah, that's about how long the loads are, so you guys get to skip all that.
What may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm.
Stream complete. Maha, which is probably the last one we're gonna do with him. International game is already 31 or 51% complete, which is why I'm going to look at it now. So we have contributed almost double. So the thing is, this is serious because we've only contributed double silver requirement. And it's already halfway done with so many people on the board. So they're also throwing in production into it. And if I look at the demographics, I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be up there. I'm 6th place out of 8 still? Out of 10. Okay, so I'm right in the middle of the pack. All right, let's take a quick peek at the demographics. So apart from science, I am in the middle later pack of everything. Although this can be kind of deceiving. So for example, if we look at population, yeah, but that doesn't mean much considering how many more cities they have, right? They have 566 compared to my 105 pop. Okay. They have more food, but that's because they also have more cities and they have more civilians. So if we look at it, I have right now a little over 2 food per civilian. Right, which is good. They have over that. About the same, actually. It's about the same, which means we're growing at the same speed as them. Production-wise, kicking my butt, because once again, that's for every city. Gross national product, that's not too surprising. I think that's gold per turn, excluding expenses. Yeah. They're kicking my butt there. What is their gold per turn, actually? Just out of curiosity. 371. They're making way more gold, but they have that many costs. Cheating. Golden Age is over. We got a great artist. What was your previous route? Wellington. Super allies with. Let's clear this. Just continue to pop a Golden Age to increase my gold to maximum value. Will recognizes my great artist, which is nice. Bayou. Brussels? Where can I reach Brussels from? Attila Court. This is not super surprising, but Caesar actually beat. Just put everything he had into it. Well, that's not true. Well, that's kind of a bummer. What the happened? Oh, right. Because we've become better friends with people. Let's see if well, we kind of became friends with people. Stuff to. Well, that's good. We want Brussels? I have a spy in the top. Only need 24, even though it's going down. Brussels. Sure that we're trading, we are not, so boom. And hopefully I just remember to start buying city-states once that pops. Okay, so Sparta has grown. Melbourne does trade route. You want somebody bullet. Roman coup in Brussels, which is good. The one in Belgrade failed, which I think is also good. This would have lowered down everybody, or should have. It just swaps them, or maybe lowers them. It does something like that. Okay, I think this is glitched. This is the people we would like to visit. Oh wait, the ranks of players by number of civs whose culture has become influential. So that's not broken, because if we look at ours, the Iroquois, they're dominant. Falling with us, which makes sense. And if we look at us, we're not like amazing in any way, shape, or form, but we are keeping our own. We have solid culture per turn and solid. Yeah, it's good. It's good. A great artist. Why are you still at war with the Huns, actually? Because we're not allies, I guess. Okay. See, do I have any other trade routes ending? Nothing's gonna end fast enough. Good to know. But otherwise, we're doing good. I believe we're done making introductions, which means we can talk to Isabella.
Saludos.
If I remember right.
Proseguid.
Oh, there we go. National Congress leader will use its core delegation of 4 delegates to support Greece and the proposals to enact these changes. Design a world leader.
No ante Dios.
Really? You really don't want me to win, even though we're super buddy-buddy? I give you everything.
Rehusar.
You know what? That's fair. 6 turns, so I might have enough time to move him to a city-state, so that's what we're gonna do. I can try to coup with him. So we have 6 turns left. We're not going to be able to... We can buy you. Geneva, sure. Move you to Geneva. Takes 1 turn to travel. That's cutting it. I think we might be a turn too late. Bummer. Oh well, 'tis fine. I can use him to just straight up coup. He's got a good shot at it. Actually, wasn't there a policy? I'm trying to remember. Something let me coup better. May have been another ideology. Well, hopefully my recording on pause, but in case it didn't, she wouldn't trade, so we're going to probably do a coup in Geneva, and we're rigging these elections as we speak. We're going to wait until there's one turn left until I try to yank as many city-states as possible. It's going to be a bit close. Don't really have the gold. I would if I didn't buy the production plants. But, yeah, I think we'll be fine. Arrow Bluetooth completed Big Ben. Alright, well, what's going on here? Man, city states are flopping like crazy. Time to anywhere else. So
Means of communication, the less we communicate.
okay. So, for swapping, rigged all those elections. Egypt has now more influence over Belgrade. Oh, really? Well, we're gonna do some buy-in and cooing next turn. We can flip a few of these really easy. Do you have nothing to build? Doesn't seem right. Guess I just don't have the tech for it yet. What do I have left? I have 2 pieces left. 6, you're finishing that in 2. Sure, build a spaceship factory. Airlift you. Fine, we got another unit, which is good. Nothing wrong with free. Here. Let's finish the Kremlin. Tire along culture. Not that it matters. All right, let's get down to business. All right, so I need 13 more influence here. Now I want to make sure I get more. So let's see. So this is Belgrade. Now if I look at Belgrade, my chance at a coup is 85%. You'd be able to allies. So they will be, and all other players' influence will drop. So I'll gain 13 on them, I guess. Now the question is that worth it? If he fails, my great influence will greatly diminish. What the heck, do it. Success! We only have a 65 chance in Geneva. How much do we need? I need 95. That's probably the reason why. Well, we're gonna risk it. Woo! That math, dim odds. So all our coups have now been successful. We haven't spent a dime, and we've become allies with 2 city-states. Now we want to take a peek at the ones that want gold. And we're going to give a gift to make sure that we get a pretty solid lead over someone else. Because we don't want them to easily buy them back. If they do, it's not going to be the end of the world. So we have 108 here. So we're going to spend 1,500. Allies with them. Allies, and you got allies with nobody. Interestingly enough, your personality is hostile, even though you're religious. You also have nobody you're allied with. So we will spend 1,000 to become allies with you. I need 1 more influence here, which means I think I'll get it because it happens at the end of my turn. So I'm not going to touch Tyre. 66 there, 33 here. I don't have the money for it. But that's a ton of city-states. And if we look at the vote, I now have 54 out of the needed 49. So even if I lose 1 or 2 back, it don't matter. That's game. I'm not going to pause. We're going to watch this out. Because I'm sure I'm going to get yelled at by a bunch of different civs who are like, you are now friends with this person I was friends with. They said money doesn't make the world go round. No, wait. Wait a minute. Sure. Well, I'm all for friendly trades. So we could have gone with a science victory. That'll be another... probably 50 turns, which would be kind of annoying, to be honest. I think winning before turn 500 on epic speed is kind of better. But I don't play... The thing is, like, it's one of those weird things where my play style is very much a turtle. Because, let's say, for example, someone declared war on me right now, I'd be able to fight back. Whereas I'd either have to go pure military and be taking everybody out, or I don't know what else I'd be doing, honestly. But I like to focus on growth. I like to play tall and wide if possible. This one was more or less because we only really built 3 cities. This was more pure tall. I don't really usually play tall, but, you know, it's viable, so what are you going to do? We're now an ally from Tyre, which we expected. Denmark is now free because I think we forced that. Because a lot of people are freedom. Freedom is the world ideology. Just build a nuke. Like, hey, we're making nukes right now. Just throwing this out there. He's in the modern era. Welcome to the modern era, dude. Yeah, and they didn't switch any of them, it looks like. So I should have 56, yep. Boom! World leader, commit delegates. I just kind of want this game to be over. Unfortunately, that's how I feel about a lot of Civ games. Is I just want the game to be over at this point. I've basically won. I'm gonna win somehow. And that's the sad thing about Civ games, is that usually you've won 100 turns before the game's over. And the AI just can't take you out in that period of time, typically. Sometimes it can, depending on the map. It's one of the reasons why I like to play on a Pangea-esque map, is they suck at naval battles. Nope, look at you, you're getting poor. What the heck, man? Some last-second fighting. Yeah, we're good friends with everyone. And this was a really interesting game because I don't think I've ever been friends with as many people for as long as I have in this game. And I definitely have not done, I'm pretty sure I've done more research agreements in this game alone than I've done for my entirety of playing Civ 5, which is tremendous. That's ridiculous. I still love this one little ocean tile. But yeah, no, it's really, I mean, I did a lot of research agreements. I'd almost want to go back to the footage and check to see. It's not gonna be too hard to count because you can see them show up over here, but I did a buttload of research agreements, and that's only because I could get twice as much with the wonder and the policy. So I got twice as much because I was the best in science, which by the way is at 4. Wow, that went up even more. There we go.
You've triumphed over
The man
your
who
foes
would be
through
king
knowledge and
because I haven't
diplomacy.
won his Greece.
Your cunning and wisdom
So
have earned you
demographically,
great friends.
First in
Divided
literacy,
and so
significantly so, but that's because
confused by
Denmark
your
was bringing us down.
Forever will you be remembered
Military
as the
might.
leader who brought peace to a weary
We weren't that great. Like this, the Rome was ridiculous. So we got a little lucky that Rome never actually declared war on us. They were our neighbors. We did have a lot of ocean and a lot of choke points. So with enough range troops over here, we probably would have been fine. And then we have crop yield, yeah. So ranking, not very good. Joan of Arc, which isn't terrible, but not great. But then again, I never really liked this point system. It doesn't make a ton of sense. You can get up high pretty easily, but... Messages, production per turn. Yeah, Rome just shot up through there. Total gold. Yeah, I kept... Morocco didn't spend much, but I just do. Okay, you know, if you got it, spend it. Gold per turn. Rome shot up there. Number of cities. Yeah, it's not too surprising. Would be science per turn. So you can kind of see how we shot up here and then more or less just increased at a steady pace. Rome shot up, but they had so many cities that they just couldn't play catch up because they get a pretty significant penalty. I think it's like 20% per city, which is why having a ton of cities isn't good. It's a good idea to have less than 10 cities. I personally think the butter number is around 5 to 8, assuming that every city's good. You know, having the resources you need and stuff like that. So that's, to me, that's around the butter number. So I wish there was like a science cost. We went to number of techs known. And I went ahead and did that. Anyway, let's check back at the map. Yoink, bring that all the way back down. Everyone is founded. And they got their second cities popping already by turn 29. Third cities are out. And then I got my city that shows up way over here. I got my third city. Okay, so I got my third city out by the time most of them got their third city. I am behind. Some of you have 4 or 5. But they got out there pretty good. And then just Rome just went colonizing and conquering. And then you can see I start conquering too. I just cut a swath through Attila's territory, and then Hiawatha, who has gone around me, just starts to consume them. And only this dead zone right above me and the area that I conquered are really the only unclaimed land, which is hilarious. It shows you how bad this area was and how little room I really had to work with, right? Because this was a good start. This was a canal that was kind of out of necessity, and that was a good move. That made my life so much easier. And eventually connecting Attila let me connect to all these city-states, which was great. But this city grew nice and big, but there was nothing I could really do up here. There wasn't a ton of land over here. Rome was here. Denmark was here. You know, it wasn't super pretty. But hey, we won. That's all you got to do is go down freedom and totally abuse trade routes. I mean, that's kind of what you do in this game, I think, is the freedom getting influence is kind of broke. At least if you're smart and on our and have a lot of ocean trade routes, it becomes very broken. You get lots of gold, and you get lots of influence, which gives you lots of bonuses. So yeah, that's the end of Greece. In Civ 5, the one of the 2 city civs I have not yet played as. I think the next plan will be to play Civ 6. There will be a period of time between then because I may not be able to record, and I want to be able to record a bunch of videos ahead of time. So I will be holding off on that. I'm kind of busy right now, hence the tremendous pause in uploading. But I got a nice chunk of videos now, kind of caught up with everything, and we're gonna play Civ 6. So leave back your feedback on the form. Hopefully it's in this description. I believe I automatically put it in there. If not, I'll try to remember to do so. For what civ you want to play, Civ 6. Then after that game, we'll be going back to Civ 5 as the other civilization I have never played as. And then after that, back to Civ 6, or whatever ranked is second, probably. Then back to Civ 5. I'm gonna probably alternate between the 2 games, just for the heck of it, and taking the civs you guys want to see me play, and maybe I'll throw in another game between then. But aside from that, I'll probably be playing, you know, Fortnite with my friends because that's pretty much the only social time I get nowadays. And I'll try to keep playing a single player game. Try. As of yet, I don't see myself doing much than other potentially in the future once it gets fixed doing Skyrim. I'm actually playing Legendary Edition through for a pet project that I'm doing. But I won't be recording that. So let me know what you guys want to see in the form I created a while ago. I haven't actually checked on it in a while, but it doesn't matter because I haven't done anything with it. But yeah, let me know. I want to hear from you guys that are still with me after all these years. Because it's been over 10 years now, right? Yeah, because I was in high school. God, I'm old now. All right, thank you all very much for watching, and God bless.